To solve this inequality, the first thing we need to do is to distribute the negative. That's going to change the inequality to 33 plus 4x is less than or equal to negative x minus 7. From here, there are two different ways to solve this inequality. We can either move the 4x from the left-hand side to the right-hand side and proceed from there, or we can start with negative x and move it from the right-hand side to the left-hand side and then go from there. It does not matter which of these two options we choose. Either way, we're going to get the same final answer. I'm going to solve using both methods for us to see that we will get the same exact answer in each case. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take this negative x from the right hand side and move it to the left hand side. Or in another word, I'm going to be adding a positive x to both sides. Remember that these two things mean the same exact thing. I have a 4x here. Now I'm going to add the negative x to both sides, or I'm going to move it to the left side. Which is going to give us a positive x is less than or equal to negative 7. Let's simplify. 33 plus 4x plus x gives us 5x is less than or equal to negative 7. Now we want to isolate the 5x, therefore this 33 has to be moved to the right side. Or in another word, we have to subtract a 33 from both sides. That's going to give us 5x is less than or equal to negative 7 minus 33. Simplifying it a bit more, 5x is smaller than or equal to negative 40. The only thing I have to remove for x to be fully isolated is the 5, and I'm going to do that by dividing both sides by a 5. X is the only thing left on the left hand side, and it's smaller than or equal to negative 40 divided by 5, or negative 8. That's the final answer. Would the answer change if I decided to solve it a bit differently? Not really. This time, instead of starting with negative x and moving it to the left hand side, let's start with 4x and move that to the right hand side. We're going to be left with 33 is smaller than or equal to negative x was here from before. 4x is now being moved to the right hand side, which is going to turn it into negative 4x minus 7. Let's simplify. 33 is smaller than or equal to negative x minus 4x is negative 5x minus 7. Let's isolate the x. The first thing that needs to be removed is the negative 7. So let's add positive 7 to both sides, or in another word, let's move this negative 7 from the right hand side to the left hand side, making it positive. So 7 plus 33 is smaller than or equal to negative 5x. In another word, 40 is smaller than or equal to negative 5x. The next thing I need to do is to go ahead and remove the negative 5x. Sorry, just the negative 5. Now, since I am dividing by a negative number this time, I have to remember that that's going to flip the sign. On the right side, I'm going to have only an x left. The sign is going to be flipped. 40 divided by negative 5 is negative x. Negative 8, sorry. Let's read the answer. X is smaller than or equal to negative 8. What did we have previously? We had x is smaller than or equal to negative 8. Both of these are exactly the same thing. It's just that the way we have written them is a bit different, but we read them as exactly identical inequalities. Hope this helped.